Hi guys, it's Sabrina. I know it's been a really long time and I'm really sorry about that. I've just been working on finishing up school, I guess. We're officially done with taking exams for our basic science portion. So we only have one more big exam, which you guys know if you are in medical school or have taken it. It's called Step 1. And that is coming up actually in February. I signed up. I officially am going to be taking Step 1 on February 15th. I'm starting to study for Step 1 and I will have another video on how I'm studying for Step 1 about 2 months ahead of time before I start dedicated. So I can make a video for you guys on that and what I'm using. But today I wanted to talk about a video that I've wanted to put up for quite a long time. I just never find the time to film it. Is relationships in medical school. I think this is a really important topic to talk about and to just let you guys know that it is possible to have a relationship in medical school. So I kind of want to talk about my experience. Obviously my experience might be different than a lot of people's experience because I do have a boyfriend that is in medical school with me, which makes it a lot nicer compared to maybe having a boyfriend that is not in school with you. That could be a lot harder. So this might be a little bit biased, but I'll talk about like what I know and I guess my opinions about it. So to start off, having a boyfriend in medical school is really awesome. It actually makes it super easy. The only problem is that he is in medical school, so most of the time we are just studying together. We don't do the normal, let's go out on dates, let's do coupley things. It's mostly just like, hey, let's hang out and study. So that's the only downside of it, but I actually really enjoy that because if I'm not studying, I'm panicking, so it's kind of nice. But once in a while we do actually like to go out on dates, and even though it's not as often maybe as we'd like, we do like to go just go grab some food from Chili's. For our anniversary, we went to a really nice restaurant that was super fancy, and it was nice to just go out, dress up, and be together. And sometimes we go out to the movies and stuff, and we do like to hang out with other people from a med school class and do things with them. So we do try to stay active and do things together, but most of the time we are just studying together, which is perfectly fine with me. As I said, I don't mind studying with someone because I love studying. That's what I always do, and that's what you always do when you're in school. But that does make it so much easier because he understands. We both understand each other. We understand that we can't always be texting each other when we're not together because we're just busy studying, so that's fine with us. We understand that we do have to study, so we might not be able to do as many fun activities or things as we'd like to do. And we just kind of agree on things, which is really nice. I don't have to explain to him why I have to spend 10 hours studying on a Saturday because he understands why I have to. So there has been a lot of perks of dating someone in medical school. You can actually form relationships in medical school too. I know a lot of people will always ask me hey, did you guys meet before or during med school? And I did meet Corey before medical school, so we did have a solid relationship before we started, but our relationship was always based off of school too, so we knew what we both wanted to do in life and we both understood each other, which was really nice. We both met in biochemistry. We both wanted to become future doctors, and we are both in medical school now working towards our dreams. So we've always been helping each other and bringing each other up, not really bringing each other down and not really stopping each other from each other's dreams. So that's been really nice in that category. But there has been people that have met in medical school and are currently dating, and they're really happy. I know a lot of people are scared to date kids in medical school because you're scared if you do break up it'll get really awkward. But you know, they are. There's a lot of people in medical school, and I know a lot of happy couples that have met in medical school and they are still together, so you never know. So don't think that it's taboo to date one of your classmates because they might just be the love of your life, so you never know. So that's also an option, and a lot of people are really happy because once again they kind of understand each other and they just work out that way. So that's what's been going on. There's also a lot of kids in medical school who are doing long distance, and sadly, a lot of those relationships don't end up working out unless the couple has been together for quite a long time and they're really solid. But a lot of relationships have sadly ended that have been long distance, and I've seen that happening a lot. So long distance is super hard, especially when you're in medical school, because you don't have the time or the effort to put into chatting with your significant other all the time or FaceTiming all the time, and they just need to be really supportive. So hopefully if you are doing long distance with someone, you guys have been together for a long time, you guys know each other, and they understand that, hey, this is really important, I have to always be studying. I hope you understand. And you have to have a lot of trust. So that's all really important if you are doing long distance in a medical school. a lot of people in my class are actually married or engaged to be married. So there's also that, and quite a few kids are actually married or engaged to someone else that's in medical school far away. And that's like, I can't even imagine how hard that would be, is to be married to someone that you can't even be with all the time or see because they're also in medical school. They're just not in medical school with you. So I've seen that too, and they're making it work. I think that would be really hard for me, but you know, to each their own. So everyone has their own little story. Some people in my school are dads or moms and they're in school, which is crazy. I can't even imagine having a kid right now and trying to be in school at the same time. So props to them for being so amazing. I think that's incredible. So you can do it all, guys, is what I'm saying, is that there are definitely many different options and anything is possible. Meeting people during med school is actually quite hard. I've talked to a few of my friends and they're struggling to meet people just because they don't really have time to go on dates, and if they do go on dates with people, they just don't click. These people don't understand what medical school is like or what they're doing all the time, and it just doesn't work out. So that's been really hard. I just keep telling them to wait for the love of their life. They're going to show up somewhere. If not now, then maybe in residency. I know a lot of people find their significant others in residency, so that's always an option. You just have to be patient and wait for the right person to come along. So that's what I've been telling my friends that are struggling to find their ones. I don't think they just haven't showed up in their life yet, but they'll be there soon. And you never know where you're going to meet someone, so just try to like go out with your friends, you know, do fun things when you can. I know school's always, you know, you gotta study a lot, but you can just make sure to try to put yourself out there too, and that could help. But I am really lucky and fortunate that I have a significant other who just is really like understands like what I'm going through and what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And so it hasn't been hard for me to stay focused on school and just study because I have someone that's doing the same thing. I think it's really important, if you are dating someone, to explain to them how important this is for you. And if they don't understand, and if you notice that, you know, you haven't been studying as much or your grades are slipping because you're trying to keep up with this person, then they're not the one. Because the person who understands what you're doing is the person that you're meant to be with. So I think that's super important. Even in school, I've never really had a problem dating someone and balancing school, because I've always realized that school comes first. Like, yeah, this person could be the person that I'm going to be with forever, but they have to understand how important school is for me as well, because school has always come first for me, because this is my future basically. So if once I do have a family, I know that I'm going to put my family first over my work, but right now I'm really young and I just want to focus on getting school done, becoming something in life, being successful, and, you know, working hard for it, because I've been working really hard for it and I don't want to give it up for someone. And some people do that, and that's up to you. Everyone's their own, but I think it's super important to learn how to balance relationships and how to balance school at the same time, because like that one quote says, your degree isn't gonna get up and walk out of your life one day. So remember that. But that's kind of just a quick video I wanted to make for you guys about just like relationships in general. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and you know, good luck with school and stuff. I hope you guys are doing well and your relationships are going good if you are in one, and if you're not in one, just make sure you wait and you'll meet the right person, I promise. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching, guys.